Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. I'll get it here. I'll find us. Not to worry. There we are. We don't need me singing. All right, let's get the link out. And let's get over to the group where we belong. And today is March 6th, and the prompt is Mary Engelbreit's, Breit, Mary Engelbreit's camper mobile. Or maybe it's a camp mobile, but anyway. I could tag Mary Engelbreit in this, but I think I'll pass on doing that. I don't need to get into any kind of trouble today. And you never know how people are going to react with you copying their stuff. I'm not going to copy it, though. We're going to do Lindsay's own thing today. I'm done with copying for the day. We'll go back to it tomorrow for Salvador Dali. Although I already have an idea for our Salvador Dali, so that's exciting. Good morning, Susie. And Janice, hello. Janice, I really want to come and visit you. I'm having a Palm Springs thing going on in my brain. I don't know why. I can't tell you why, but I really want to come down there and visit Palm Springs. I should come before it gets really like 130 degrees, right? Anyway, maybe. Hi, Dieta. Hi, Terry. Terry says, I love Mary Engelbreit. I'm sitting here waiting for my second new dishwasher to be installed. Gee whiz. I don't have a dishwasher because I don't believe in them. I believe the best dishwasher is sitting right in front of me. So I wash all my dishes, sometimes twice and 3 times. But I don't believe in dishwashers. There's probably way better ones than the one that we had when we moved in here, because I didn't have a dishwasher before we moved in here. But then I had my husband pull it out and I sold it for $50, believe it or not. Um, but it sucked. It was not good. So I do better dishwashing with a little Dawn liquid. It's perfect. Good morning, Denise and Sandy and Sherry and Karen. Did I miss anybody? And Linda, good morning. Karen says, can you help me find the 4th sessions where we made the journal? Yeah, it's the book club 4th session. You have to pay for it. It's not in here. It's a paid for class. So you have to sign up. Oh, I took them all down because of the Facebook thing. I took them all down because Facebook said they were deleting all my videos. And guess what? Welcome to the nightmare. Facebook sent me a email today saying that all my videos will be saved until July 4th. So instead of having 30 days, I was going to say something that was going to get me into trouble, so I had to back my mouth off. Instead of having 30 days to save all those videos, I now have until July. So March, April, May, June, July. I have 4 more months. Stupid. Whatever. Wait, what did somebody say here about a dishwasher? Bring Debbie Clark with you. Road trip. That sounds awesome, Janice. I'll do that. I'm going to talk to her when she gets back from Spain. Hi, Terry. Terry says, well, I love the dishwasher for sanitized cycle only and run it once a day. Good for you. Hi, Jocelyn. Hi, Ellen. Sandy says, our dishwasher broke. after 20 years. Wait, what? And we figured it would cost about $1,000 to replace. So I decided to become our own dishwasher. It's such a zen thing to wash dishes. It is, right? And look out the double corner windows. I have a window right in front of my sink, and it is my favorite, well, next to vacuuming. I also love to vacuum. I know I'm a weirdo, but I love washing dishes. Deanna says, with just the two of us, I hand wash our dishes as well. I use my dishwasher for storage. Wait, what did that say? I use our dishwasher for storage like Carrie used her oven in Sex in the City. Jennifer said, I'm sure it's because they heard lots of negative feedback. Where do you give feedback to Facebook? You can't email them. You can't call them. You can't go down to their place. If you post anything on the Facebook website, it doesn't get there. It doesn't get to anybody. It's just stupid. Oh, Sherry's getting a new dishwasher tomorrow. All right, let's get going. Enough dishwashing talk. Hello, my name's Lindsay. Ostrom, what's yours? Let's get to know each other. These are shameless plugs. First shameless plug is Creator of Cuteness. That's me. It's the website. Yay! Bookmark it. Get to know it. Walk around it. See what's there. There's so much cute stuff. Do you know there's a whole freebies page on the website? I get orders probably 3 or 4 a day for people just getting the freebies stuff. That's all they ever do. They don't ever buy anything. They just get the freebies stuff. But that's all right with me. You know, whatever floats your boat. Creatorofcuteness.com. That's it. That's the website. Do it. Do it to it. Guess what? Journal 17th quarter is ready to sign up. I left it there because I don't know what else to do right now. I don't have another platform ready yet, but by July I will. So I'm not going to worry about it until July, until closer to July with Journal Playday and with Book Club. But all the other classes have gone away for right now because I didn't want to have to deal with people saying, I just signed up for that class and all the videos are gone now. Poof. So we are currently in the 16th quarter, which is January, February, and March. The way this year is working is that, let's just say for our March journal, which is the one we are working on currently, we created this journal in February, right? So for our April journal, we'll create it in March. Our May journal will be created in April, and our June journal will be created in May. I got very confused writing these. I had to go to my calendar several times. Even though I have it written down, I still got confused. So I can only imagine what it is for you guys if I'm confused. So this is where we are currently in Journal Playday 16th quarter. But what we are doing next is Journal Playday 17th quarter. Yay! Woo! So in April, or no, in March, we will make an April book. So you make a new art journal each month. We get 1 to 3 new art pages from me, including backgrounds, elements, borders, landscapes. This time I did a pocket landscape, which is really cute. You learn a new tip or trick monthly, and this is where you sign up, is at creatorofcuteness.com. So here's what I did yesterday. Well, let's go back. So these are the borders or the backgrounds that you're getting so far. You're getting this bunny background and this carrot background. So these will get colored to match these colors, the pinks and the yellows and the oranges. We're doing pink, yellow, and orange as our colors for April. So you have bunnies, which are so stinking cute. Hold on, I have to erase. I thought I had erased all this, but I want to go copy this as soon as we're done here. So let's erase as we speak. So this page is called Wascally Wabbits. Duh. Because I'm running out of rabbit things to call my rabbits. Because I love rabbits. And I love drawing rabbits. So you get a girl rabbit, a daffodil, long skinny daffodil, a wascally wabbit, daffodils in a pot, a long bunny border, a wacky wabbit with his wacky eyeballs, a very refined looking rabbit, a bunny bun bun, just the back side of the bunny, a little tiny girl rabbit, some flowers. My favorite rabbit is this guy here with the glasses, another rabbit with a wacky eyeball, and then a boy rabbit here. Could be a girl, could be a boy, could be whatever. So those are ready. Not ready. I have to color them. And then there is this one, which is going to be a lined page for journaling. There's this one, which is a flower block. This one, which is a tulip block. This one, which is a spring border. And then these I'm calling landscape pockets because they're a little tinier than a regular landscape. We're going to make pockets out of them, and then the bunnies will fit right here. And another bunny could fit right here. I mean, I'm so excited to do these. So that is what's coming for April, which we will be doing at the end of this month, which is March. Man, jeepers, creepers, is that a lot? So that's next. This is what we did for March. This was March. And you know what's cool about Journal Playday is these aren't available on the website. The only way you can get them is by joining Journal Playday. So why wouldn't you pay $25 for 3 months or $7.50 a month? Because you're getting a better deal than $5 a collage element on the website. Even if you don't take the live class, even if you don't care about anything I teach you, you get all this stuff, right? So that is March. This was a bonus for March. March. And then what else is in here? More March. That's it. March. Oh, lots of my stuff is falling out. So that is Journal Playday. Sign up now. Don't wait. Tell your friends. Get the whole town to sign up. Okay. Tomorrow, my friend Linda reminded me, tomorrow is Friday, March 7th, and it is our No Excuses Art Journaling Day. The No Excuses Art Journaling book is one that we are working in for the book club, which is the second best class that I have available for you. Book club is where we do this book at the beginning of the month and a separate book at the end of the month. Ugh. And for March, hopefully, if all goes well in my world, we'll be making this Art of the Fold book that my friend Jan Kelly made for me. But this is a book that is, the pattern for it is from the Art of the Fold book. And Jan made me this book. I think the one in the book is a little bit different, but at the end of the month, we choose a book of my choosing, and we review that book and we create something out of that book. So at the end of March is the Art of the Fold, but tomorrow is the No Excuses Art Journaling book, and that's where we work in this book, which is just a ring binder. Super simple to make. It's just rings and punched holes. So the book part wasn't anything spectacular. But we do this every month. We do a word of the month. We do a creative thing of the month. We do card peeks of the month. We do colors of the month and words of the month and washi of the month. We do a nested envelope each month. This was an extra page that I did. Sometimes we have journaling that goes into our book. What's this? Oh, a cute card that my honey bunny gave me for Valentine's Day. He apologized because it wasn't pink. And I'm like, you couldn't have given me a cuter card. And it has seeds in it, but I think it's old, so I don't think the seeds will plant. And then we do a collage page of the month. So that is book club. It is $30 for 4 months, or wait, I think I got that backwards. So Journal Playday is $8.33 a month. Book Club is $7.50 a month. But each month you're getting 2 books this year. So it's like $3.38 or something a month, something like that. So it's like the best deal on the face of God's earth. Well, there might be better deals, but you know. So here's where we are. First of all, let me tell you that my husband tested twice for COVID and twice he was negative. And I told my son that's because he took so many antibiotics for his bronchial infection. And my son said, Mom, you can't cure a virus with bronchioles, but whatever, with antibiotics. But we just agree to disagree. Why is this all stuck here? Okay, so we did our Georgia O'Keeffe. We did our Yayoi Kasuma. We did our Johannes Vermeer. Johannes. Parentheses. And I think today, you guys, I think I'm going to take a black pen later on today and outline all of this because I really think that would work out great. I think it'd be easier to read, and then it goes with this black here. So I think I'm going to do that later because it's kind of bugging me. I also think I might paint this because also this white page is kind of bugging me. I don't like all the white there, but I don't know. Or I could glue a sheet of cute cardstock on there. The white's just bugging me. And then when I closed the page, I got blue here on this page. And of course, I immediately freaked out. Then I realized, hello, I have a frame that's going here today for Mary Engelbreit's Magic Camper. I forget what you call it. So hang on, let's find the camper. All right, I'm going to bring the camera around. Here is the camper mobile that Lisa McDonald wanted us to do. It's a little busy. It doesn't really matter to me because I'm going to do my own camper in Mary Engelbreit's style. Here's a simpler one of Mary Engelbreit's. If you want a simpler one, you can look hers up on the internet, believe it or not. You can find a Mary Engelbreit camper on the internet. And the quote that we're doing today is what she put on her camper mobile, and it says, home is where the heart is. And we might copy her lettering. We might. I don't know yet. Linda says, my Vermeer looked more like a Picasso. That's so funny. All right, first thing I want to do is get rid of all this blue that got crazy there. So I think I can take black of my Karen pens. I don't need all these out, but it was just fun to take them all out. And I want to lay this flat. Can I lay this flat? Pretty much flat. Or almost flat, not quite. There's a big lump there. There we go. There's flat. Okay. Can you still see it? Yes. So very carefully, I'm going around the edge and creating a black border. Mary Engelbreit's colors are a lot of black and white like I do. She does a lot of line drawing. Well, I should say my black and white is a lot like Mary Engelbreit's. Because I'm sure when I started, I copied Mary Engelbreit. I'm sure I did. I mean, what's not to copy? She's so good. Right? I've told this story before, but my very first 6 greeting cards that I sold at my store were Mary Engelbreit's cards. And her rubber stamps. She drew for Sunrise Greetings. Does anybody remember Sunrise Greetings? I believe that Sunrise Greetings got bought up by Recycled Paper Company. Are they still around, I wonder? Are there any big greeting card companies besides Hallmark and American Greeting? There's Papyrus still, I think. Anyway, at the stationery show in wherever, New York, I bought her first greeting cards from Sunrise Greetings, and she only had 6 cards, and that was the beginning of her empire. Her husband, whatever his name I can't remember, he was her manager, and he was a brainstorm of a man, or is. I'm sure he's still alive. I'm sorry I said it was. Sorry, Mr. Engelbreit. But I think the reason that she was as big as she was is because he knew what he was doing, you know? He really knew what it was all about to market somebody. And he got her marketed very well. Okay, I'm going to do a little gray around the black just to soften it up a bit. But so they went from working for Sunrise Greetings to not starting their own company yet, because before she started her own company, she started doing books. And then she worked for a company that I loved, that I probably spent $1,000 a month buying stuff from them for my store. Maybe more. It's hard to remember how much I paid for products back then, but it was called Creative Impressions. And I don't know if anybody has Mary Englebright's dishware, but they did dishware for her. And my favorite thing on the earth that they did for Mary Englebright was, yeah, he was kind of like her pimp, Terry. That's a good way to put it from a nice Mormon girl, Terry. Um, what was I going to say? I personally, whoops, where's my white pen? In fact, I'm going to go get one for a second. Let me show you. Hang on. One of the best purchases I made when I had my store was my Mary Englebright flatware. It's stainless steel Mary Englebright flatware. His name is Phil Delano, Carmen says. Thank you, Carmen. Did you do your research this morning? Anyway, can you see this? I used to own 12 of each of the knives, spoons, forks, and large spoons. I don't know where my small spoons have gone, but I think children probably took them when they ate yogurt at school, and I have 2 left. And I used to have large forks and small forks, but the small forks are gone as well. God only knows where they left. But anyway, it's my favorite stuff. If anybody is on eBay and sees this flatware with her posies, let me know. Or just buy it and I'll pay you back because I want more. I did not buy, and I'm very sad that I did not buy her dishes because she also had dishes from this same company. But I didn't buy them. And I wish I had. But I kind of like my plain white dishes, actually, because you can do more with those. So she worked for Creative Imagination. She had pencils, stickers, scrapbook papers. Oh my gosh, it was a paper heaven. Notepads. She had the coolest stuff from them. They're out of business now, but that's a whole other thing. Terry, of course you had her dishes. Do you still have her dishes? Because I'll buy them from you. Carmen says she also has Mary Ingledark, which is fabulous. She started that when she got very political and lost a bunch of people. And so she tried to separate the two, but it didn't work for her. So she does have Mary Ingledark. And it's fun to look at because it's very dark stuff. It's her when she gets political and gets on her soapbox, she draws Mary Ingledark. Anyway, so from there, or while she was at Creative Imaginations, she started Home Companion. Oh my gosh, your kids broke all her dishes. Oh, jeepers, get rid of those children. She started Home Companion. Does everybody remember Home Companion? If I could ask for any magazine to come back, it would be Home Companion. I have just a couple of them left. I have all of the Anna Stell dolls. I have those in a file because I tore those out before I gave my magazines away. So, Okay, this has now become a very merry page. Look. Well, let's fix that. Where are my pens? Yes, you have that frame. You don't have it in color because none of the frames are in color. Remember? I just colored it this morning. It cracked a little here when I folded it. Okay. Feeling better now. Rebecca says she still has her home companions. Okay. So this is going to go here. So let's finish coloring our frame and then we'll do our camper, I think. So yeah, you have this frame. Whoever asked me that question. It is this one. And it was supposed to go this direction, but I am changing it to this direction. And so in color and going the other direction, it does look different. But, oh, Barbara says she has 2 sets of children's dishes. They are darling. When you come and visit, I'll show them to you. Am I invited again? I want to bring my teacher daughter when I come over again. I'm coming. If you're inviting me, I'm coming. But we have to do it when Bailey's off track so you can meet my Bailey. Didn't know I was invited again. So, yeah, so that's my Mary Engelbreit story. We used to carry books in my store because there was a book distributor in Southern California that was so cool. They got all the coolest gift type books. And so we were able to buy one Mary Engelbreit book if we wanted to, one Jan Brett book, one Linda K. Powell book, if anybody remembers my very favorite artist of all times, Linda K. Powell. So we would go down, they would have an open warehouse, and you'd go down and you'd take a cart and you'd pick all the books that you want and then buy them and take them back to your store. But occasionally, she would, or this company, I wish I could remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of the company, but occasionally they would have authors come and they would sit there the entire day and autograph every book you had. Which one's more red? I guess I don't really have a red. Do I? Oh, this says magenta red and this says magenta. So I guess I better use magenta red. So anyway, I have a bunch of books personally that I own that were autographed by Mary Engelbreit to me, like personally to me. We met Martha Stewart one time. I don't remember it because it was a shit show. Excuse my language, but it was. It was a crazy day. I don't even know if I remember standing in line and my mom stood in line. My mom was so funny. She only wanted free stuff when it came to the store. She didn't want to do any of the work, or she just wanted to go to the gift shows and they used to give stuff away free. And even if they didn't give it away free, she would just take it. She thought it was free. She was funny. She didn't think it was stealing. She goes, "It's here. It's free." Linda K. Brown. Yes, Linda K. Brown worked for Current, but her initial was Linda. Linda, was it Brown? Linda K. I can't remember now, but she did the rabbits for, if you remember the rabbit cards for Current. Yeah, her stuff was some of my very favorite. Was it Linda K. Brown or Linda K.? Oh, now I can't remember. I don't remember. Anyhow, Linda K. Phillips? Why can't I remember her name? I hate that. I got to put this on something, so we're going to use the back of this. But the K was just the initial K. So I can't remember her name. I love Current also. I still buy from Current. because one of my new favorite artists, Lori Siebert, has a pack of note cards there that I've bought probably 10 of. And if you guys have sent me things that I've had to send you a thank you note for, because I'm a really bad card maker, I've used those current cards a lot. God, that's so pretty, isn't it? What markers did you use for the whole frame? So all the flowers were done with colored pencil. The frame itself is done with these Karen markers, which are my new markers that I just got. They're a Brush Marker Pro. If you want to buy them, please buy them from a small independent scrapbook store called It's All About the Scrapbook. I think we'll leave the background white, but I just wanted to put some extra blue in here. Right? Anyway, Denise says, I love current paper. I don't know if the store is still here in Colorado. Well, they're from Colorado. In fact, before, when I had a licensing agent, that was a bad period in my life. When I paid a lady to run away with my art, basically, I wanted to get in with Current or with Blue Mountain Arts or with Leaning Tree. All of those great companies are in Colorado. Okay, so let's do our lettering here. And I definitely want to copy Mary Engelbreit's lettering if I can, a little bit. Let's go back here and I'll show you. Here's her lettering. Do you see it says home is where the heart is? We're going to copy that home. And then where the heart is going to be Lindsay lettering. So we'll see how it goes. And this is going this direction, right? This is how we start our lettering out. Very crooked, very shaky. All right. But I am very shaky. All right. It's not going to be exact. Just so you kids know. Don't curse at me for not getting it exact. It's going to be more Lindsay-esque than Mary-esque. Sorry, I can't talk. Sorry, can't talk. I'm drawing. That M's pretty good, though. Okay, well, it is what it is. Linda K. Powell, that's it. Linda K. Powell. Thank you so much, Jennifer. Linda K. Powell, she passed away. Here's the best story about her. And why couldn't I remember her name? I don't know. The best and saddest story about her is that when I had my store, my very, very first store, it was in the cutest little area of Montrose. And I worked it by myself for quite a long time before I hired an employee. And so if I needed to go to the doctor or something, I would just close the store, the doors, and I'd put a sign on the door and it says, I'll be back, or whatever it said. I'll be back. Oh my gosh, all the brush pens are out of stock. You're welcome. It's all about the scrapbook. I'm going to take full credit for that. So anyway, I had to go to the doctor I don't even know where I was. But it was before cell phones and everything, you know. So I wasn't there. And I came back to the store whenever I came back. I don't remember. And there was a note on the door from Linda K. Powell saying that she was in town from Colorado and she wanted to come by and see the store because my store was pretty famous back then, back in the heyday. There weren't a lot of stores that did what we did, and so it was pretty famous. We were written up in lots of magazines and stuff for retailers, I guess I should say. Not, I wasn't ever in like Better Homes and Gardens or anything like that, which would have been cool. Like there's my H. Can you see it? It has a little tiny flower in it. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so there was a beautiful note which I still have. It was written on one of her rabbit cards. So it made me giggle like she travels with her own greeting cards. But it was so sad. And then she passed away. If somebody's already Googled her, you probably know, but she passed away of something sad. I don't remember what it was. Some type of something, you know, a disease thing that you pass away from. Mine is not very straight. Mary Engelbreit probably took days to do this. And a ruler. Right? But it's cute. And cute is what counts. Let's erase this because we got to color this in. It's cute. We need our pencils. I think of current when I think of her. Yeah. I think they're still around though, but I'm sure they sold to some big conglomerate, and they don't do the same thing. But I believe they still have Linda K. Powell. I believe they still have her art like on one page. I don't think they have any artists. Well, they do. They had Lori Siebert. Her stuff's really cute. Her flowers are really pretty. I'm really glad that most of the artists that we're doing, we are not alive to see what we're doing. You know what I mean? I mean, Mary Engelbreit could see this and go, oh, well, she copied me. And that's true. Palma says, I shopped at 2 of your stores. They were so much fun. My daughter wanted to buy everything. Yeah, I did too. It was a fun thing to own. And it was fun because it was when there was no internet. So the marketing that we did, I remember my mom when I told her like I had to place an ad in a newspaper and it was $150 or something. And she'd be like, oh my God, we're going to go broke. You can't put that ad out. And I'm like, how else do you advertise? So we bought mailing lists from different areas in our communities of Los Angeles and sent out mailing lists. And then I think what really got us big was when we got in stickers and rubber stamps, and we would have sticker parties and stamp parties, and kids would bring their whole sticker collection. Remember when kids collected stickers instead of zombies and war things on their phones? When the rubber stamp convention happened and then the sticker parties happened, we got really big because we were featured in Rubber Stamp Madness, and Mrs. Grossman's sticker company, she would talk about us because we had every one of her stickers on a roll. Every one. It was so much fun. So much fun. So yeah, I had a store in Montrose, California, in San Marino, California, in Santa Clarita, California, and then Grass Valley, California. I would never have a store now. Unless you were a millionaire. Like if I was Elon Musk, I would have a store. Look how crooked that is. It goes up at an angle. I don't care. Or Oprah. Maybe Oprah wants to give me some money. I don't think Elon Musk wants to get rid of his money. But I wouldn't need very much to open a store. And I wouldn't do it the way I used to have a store where there was lots of merchandise. I would have a store that was 90% classroom space and 10% products. And then I would, no, that's it. Linda K. Powell. It's Linda K. Powell. You're right. Anyway, and then people could come in and say, I want to make a journal today. And then we would have journal kits that they could purchase and make a journal. Or we would have a bunny kit where they could do a bunny project. You know what I mean? I just think it would be so much fun to have a studio store. I've looked for spaces, but they're so expensive that I don't know how people afford to have them when they don't have any business. I guess you just have to have a lot of money. That was my dream. Where's magenta red again? Magenta red. These are the Karen markers. Now, this is going to be tricky because I am shaky, but I want to go over this in red. Wow. Shaky bakey. Because Mary Engelbreit's was red. Very shaky. Wish I hadn't done this. Oh well. It's not horrible. It's crooked, but it's not horrible. Mary Lynn forgot about the San Marino store. Oh man, I lost that store to my ex-partner who ran it into the GRON, whatever. Look how pretty that is on the white with the plain black. I love black and white. All right, so let's glue this down. I'll probably be sorry for gluing it down ahead of time. Bring the camera up. Yeah, I had a partner in that store and she pretty much robbed me blind. And she was one of my favorite people. She was one of my first employees. And then we went into business together. And I remember one day, one of the employees who used to work at my store called me and said, Hey, Lindsay, I got a paycheck today and I went to cash it and there's no money. And I said, What do you mean there's no money? And she said, and I went to talk to the girl who owns the store, who my partner was, and she's not there. And she wasn't anywhere to be seen ever since then. So that was a crazy mess. All right, I don't know if the white will show up in here, but I want polka dots in this yellow lettering. And then we'll draw our camper van. We're going to draw a Lindsay camper van. But did you notice I used red today because Mary Engelbreit loves red? She doesn't use a lot of purple, but she does use a lot of red, yellow, and blue, and green. Those are her colors, very primary. Man, I like these frames a lot. I'm going to have to do more of them, I think, in other sizes. But you could, if you had if you're good with your computer, you could enlarge them and reduce them. I like this page so much more than the Johannesburg one. What's his name? Johannes Vermeer. Okay, so there's our quote. See it? Home is where the heart is. Okay, so let's make a camper van, shall we? I don't want to copy Mary's, but I do want the basic shape, which is pretty much the shape of mine. It's almost a half circle. Almost, but this comes down more. Not like that at all. Man. That's a better shape, Lindsay. I like it better. There's your bottom. I put a bumper on mine. Mary has a tire on the back of hers. I don't know if I need the tire, but I'll put it there. And hers has hubcaps. I don't do hubcaps, but I mean fenders. So there's my tire. The door. We both have the same doors because the camper vans have the same doors. And then her window has a shade with a little hanging heart, which is cute. God, the shakiness is just dumb. And I do a Shasta, which has a little lightning bolt here, and Mary does not. Hers is straight across. And then the top has flowers, which will be cute. We'll copy that. And then a window in here that's divided, and she has a screen on hers, or a sunshade thing. I don't want that. And this is crooked. Boy. Ugh. Then she has a little flagpole here with a flag. We'll do ours a little differently, but it has to have a heart. And then she has banners on the top, but I put a vent on the top of mine, so we'll do it my way. And then hers is on like a trailer that has a separate wheel here. And then the trailer hitch. Trailer hitch. All right, so can you see that? Can you see how shaky that is? This is why you don't see a whole lot from me anymore. Because I can still draw, but man, oh man, is it shaky. All right, let's get a pen. And I want it to be thicker than this writing. So let's get a thicker, not a 5. How about a 10? Sometimes my hand does better with a thicker pen. The pencil, I get really shaky. This is also why I'm not using fountain pens as much anymore, because I have to press really hard to get things to not be shaky. You know? I put hearts in my wheels also. That's why with a pencil you can't press as hard. And a fountain pen, I would break the tip, so can't press hard with that either. Okay. This is only a half of a wheel, so it can get... And I don't know why I started from the bottom up, but I did. So this is the ball hitch. Okay, let's come this way. My trailer is pretty much a half circle. Mary's has got a little bit more definition to it. Don't care. I'm going to do a smaller pen for the flag. And I think we'll do a ribbon here. Waving. Maureen says there are medications out there for shakiness. Oh, Maureen, if you only knew what I've tried. I'm waiting for an appointment at a neurologist. So this has been going on for a long time, most of last year, and it's just getting worse. And now I have to wait for Medicare to approve the neurologist appointment. Okay, gonna do the skinny again with the screen here. And hers has, it's like a little ruffled curtain. But yeah, I've tried it all. I've tried herbal remedies. I've tried, what am I taking now? I forget what it's called. Magnesium glycinate. My camper always had a doorknob on this side. Mary Engelbreit's is on the other side. And we'll put a toe kick here. All right, now I'm going to do my lightning. This is what a Shasta trailer has. This look here. Mary's was straight across. Oops, I got shaky there again. Got to remember to press hard. Okay. So this is going to get curtains. Like this. Curtains. And then she has shutters on hers. I don't know if I need shutters. I'm not going to deal with shutters. I am going to put a checkerboard in here like she had. She's famous for her checkerboard stuff. Or she used to be. I don't know. I really haven't seen much new stuff that she's done recently. I follow her on Instagram. She just was on not Fixer Upper, but there's another house show with the couple, that cute guy and that cute girl, not Chip and JoJo. He's like really big and burly looking, and she's small and has kind of reddish hair. Hometown. I think it's called Hometown. Anyway, they just had Mary Engelbreit on, and I haven't watched it yet, but I want to. But they didn't fix up her house. They just, I think, went to look at her house. I don't know. All right, we'll put some grass in here. Just scribble, scrabble grass. And then I go around in rings around my tire rather than painting it in black, although I might paint it in black also. Just circles. Lots of circles. It was fun going down memory lane today with you guys talking about my store. I miss it a lot. Some days I miss it more than I can say. But I also don't miss sitting there waiting for a customer to come in and wondering where I'm going to get the money to pay the rent and pay the piper. You know, I don't miss that at all. All right, let's flip it. Yes, Hometown on HGTV. I don't have HGTV, so that's why I haven't watched it, but I did see it on their website or their whatever, Instagram. All right, so we're going to just put some flowers in here that are going to be Lindsay flowers. Mary's got all kinds of different flowers up top here. I'm just going to go with the same flower for time constraint reasons. So yesterday, my husband hung out downstairs because he tested negative for COVID, but we still weren't sure. And like every 20 minutes, another guy would text him and say, "Well, I have COVID." So I think as of today, there are 12 guys out of 85 that had COVID from him being at that slot car race. All old guys, you know, that shouldn't be hanging out while somebody's sick, but somebody didn't know, you know? So sad. And a couple of them are really sick. And my husband is not, knock on wood. Hold on. So far, he's tested negative twice and he has no symptoms, so I don't think he's going to have COVID. But he gets very paranoid and he's like, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." And I'm like, let's think positive, okay? You don't have COVID. I mean, rightfully so. He was sick for almost 3 months. Whoops, this page just fell out. So I think we'll color this in black. So there's that. He went to work this morning. He's very short of breath since he had his bronchitis, and it's making him really, I think he's shorter of breath because he's nervous about being short of breath. But like if he has to walk down the driveway, we have a very long driveway to take the trash cans. He had to stop halfway to take the trash out on Wednesday because he was out of breath. And we go back to the doctor next week, so we're trying to make it without having to go to um, urgent care or something. I am all ready for the shower. I have these signs to make today. So here was Riley's invitation. There's the invitation. Isn't it pretty? I did not paint this. I bought this. But what I ended up doing, because I have some extras and I have to make some little tags for the juices, I cut them up. You can kind of see the invitation underneath this, but I cut two of them up and made so I could make some signs. So yeah, I'm pretty ready. I just have to go to the market and get stuff to make the fruit salad. One of her best buddies at work, this is the beauty of having friends in the food industry. His name is Raul, and there's no guys coming to this shower. It's just an all girls shower. So he wasn't invited, and he asked if he could do something nice for her for the shower. So he's making all the food. And it's not a Michelin star restaurant because it's at the Hyatt Hotel, but it's a fancy restaurant that he's the chef at. So he's making all kinds of fancy little sandwiches and bruschetta, a pasta salad. I don't remember what else. She asked him to make special stuff, something with fig jam. I don't know, that's too fancy for me. And a little cucumber slice with tuna on the top and a pimento. Like, it's going to be fancy. Oh, wait. Is there a creeper? I've learned how to do it. Hang on. Block user and delete comment. I have to do those on YouTube on the phone. So you can't block them through Facebook, but I'm learning. Every day I'm learning. So hopefully that person will be blocked and deleted. Sorry, I didn't look up and look at your comments for a while there, so I missed that. Apologies. My daughter-in-law is making deviled eggs, so I got eggs from my egg dealer. I'll just say, I'm not going to say who it is, but I do have a connection with chickens, and they're beautiful, organic, fresh eggs. So I don't have to worry about going to the market to get eggs because I do have an egg broker. I felt like we were doing a drug deal though, because I had to give her the money and then go out to her car and get the eggs quietly. Kind of wild. This definitely felt like a drug deal. Because my daughter Riley loves deviled eggs, and my daughter-in-law makes the best deviled eggs. All right, so we're ready to color this, I think. I used a number 10, and now I am using a number 3 to do the detail. And I'm going to put lines here for my detail. They're shaky, but what can you do? This shake is why I will not be a famous artist anymore. But last night I was able to draw those bunnies without a shake. Okay, I don't want the tire. Oh, maybe I do want the tire on the back. Here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I forgot the little tire in the front. They were talking all night about how we were going to have snow here today, and so far, no snow, and it definitely looks like rain. Just rain coming down. Oh, you know what I mean, Terry. No, okay, I am a famous artist. Okay. It just means that I'm not going to be doing anything new in the way of something big because there's no way I could get a contract with a company with this shake. You know what I mean? I can't promise my art to anybody anymore. It has to be on my own terms. All right, we're going to go back to these markers because I like them. Magenta red. Start with that. I'm going to start at the top with these flowers. So I have two new ideas. The first one is I'm trying to plan a class in Southern California. And that is looking like it might not happen because the store that I want to have it at takes so much money that I would have to charge so much money per person to come. But then I have an idea for a virtual retreat that I'm not going to tell you what the idea is, but I'm super excited to do it. And it would be like over a 2-day period, and you'd have to join the live to be able to be part of the retreat. So I'm kind of excited about that. We'll see what happens. I want to do it the same weekend that I would have had my in-person retreat here in Grass Valley. And my husband has got so many ideas for it. Oh my gosh, I never should have told him about it because he's like full of ideas. But I have all the artwork done and the project done and ready to go. So I just would need to pick a date, and it has to be, I think the end of June would be when I would do it because that's when I would have done my retreat up here. And let's go this direction. These are water-based markers, you guys, so they're not like Copic. They'll put lines on your paper. You know what I mean? So you want to follow the same direction with your pen. Do you know what I mean? Like you'll be able to see where I don't know what I'm trying to say. With an alcohol-based marker, they kind of blend together. But this is blending together really nicely. You don't really see the stripey in the line. Maybe it's because it's on good watercolor paper. Anyway. Yeah, I think the virtual event is the way to rock and roll right now. Oh, I did not mean to pick pink. It's okay. I think it would be so fun because a lot of people could join and you would just have to commit because it would be like being at a retreat where I wish I hadn't done that. I'm going to color it in. Where you have to be there or you're not going to be able to get any of the stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like I think we would do a live Zoom because Facebook is going to be done by then. So if you can't be there live, you won't be able to get all the fun things. Palma says, just do it. The virtual retreat allows everyone to come. Yeah, I know. It's good, fun idea. It's not my idea. I saw another artist having one. You guys think these are all my ideas. Not even close. That was a drag. It bled into the blue there. I went too quickly. But that's okay. You can record live Zooms. Palma, we're going to have to chat. I know that my lines aren't going to match up, so I'm going to get really mad here towards the end when they don't line up, but that's okay. I think it would be really fun to have a Zoom where we could have one night where when we first arrive, we could all get to know each other and chat, and everybody could introduce themselves. Wouldn't that be fun? People that are here all the time that you've always wanted to meet, you could meet and become friends. I just think it sounds like a fun idea. And then there will be artwork and stuff that will be just for the people in the retreat and nobody else. So Mary doesn't use purple or pink really. I mean, she does use pink occasionally. So I'm trying to decide. I think I'm still going to use some purple. Here's where it's not going to line up though, see? It's all right. It's not horribly crooked, just partially crooked. Okay, we're going to color in this wheel here. We need to color that flag. Got to be careful with these markers because they are water soluble, water based. So they can, like this one, blended in with that other one. I think we're going to do one more thing on this door that Mary has. She has a little scallop here. So we can color that door now. I think that pink again. cute. Okay, now we need some grays. Oh, Denise, I had a camper van that was cuter than this. My Little Miss Sunshine was much cuter than this van, I think. I need some lighter grays. Oh, it's so cute, isn't it? Is this the really light one? No, that's the same color as that one. What color is this one? Ah, different grassy green. Okay, let's get a different gray now. This gray, which is a Brushables from Zig, is a little bit lighter than those other ones. Just to outline the whole thing. Whoops. That's a lighter color. A lighter color. And then I want to color gray in the tires, even though they're supposed to be black. I don't want to lose my black outline lines. Cute. All right. We're going to use this blue. We're going to put some here. Sparkle Pop. Going to make our shiny hubcappy wheels. And a shiny doorknob. And then shiny in all these little white spaces. Shiny tire cover. And then our, oops, I got green over here already. I've already ruined the other page. It's always fun to have to cover up what you've ruined. Let's do green in the flag. These watercolor markers, these Karen markers, they don't dry real fast because they're watercolor. So I got to remember not to put my hand in them. It's a problem. Okay, then I want to do, I'm going to put, do I have a piece of paper? There we go. I want to do rainbow colors up here. And those brush markers would have been really thick to do it here. So we're going to use Sparkle Pops. Gold, green, blue, purple, Sparkle Pops are not what I was hoping for, honestly, now that I see them here. Wish I'd used colored pencil, but what can you do? They just don't have enough color separation, really. Like the blue and the green almost blend together. Purple. Pink. Orange. Yellow. I miss my Little Miss Sunshine. But my trailer was bought by my daughter's friend who turned it into a photo booth. So Little Miss Sunshine will be at the wedding. I'm super excited about that. Okay, I like it. It needs black dots. Let's use the glaze pen. Yeah, part of the deal of the friend buying the trailer is that she had to bring it to Riley's wedding. So I sold it to her. So it was really worth about $7,000. I had another lady offer me 10 for it, but Riley's friend wanted it and she only had $5,000 to pay me. And I said, I'll take it if someday when Riley gets married, you bring your trailer to Riley's wedding. And she said, deal. So I got the better end of that deal, I think. Okay, well, that's cute. Gonna add some black dots on the wheels. I used to have such perfect dots. That's funny. Funny the things we remember. All right, we're gonna use white again a little bit. Well, it doesn't show there. Striped curtains. And I want white in here. And white in the middle of all the flowers. They're not gonna show either. And then white dots in the yellow to match our lettering. Lettering. You don't really see the white dots here. They're blending in a lot with the yellow. But that's okay. That's okay. What time is it? Are we doing okay? Oh, I've gone over again. It's much more fun when I don't look at the clock and I can just create. Although I don't really want to take 2 or 3 hours, but sometimes we can go over a few minutes. Okay, well, this is a cute page. Not gonna lie. I am gonna add some dots. Much more of a Lindsay page, even though it's definitely a Mary page. But I did get some pink in there for me. A little bit of pink. Cute, right? Cute. If this wasn't Cricut, I would really love this page, but it's okay. I'm all right. So there's our trailer. I think I have to do one more thing, you guys. I think I need gold lines in here. Because it does have paneling like this with lines on it. And the white didn't show. I wonder what Mary Engelbreit could do in an hour, if she could do something like this in an hour. Or if because she's so, everything she does is so perfect. And I don't mean that in a bad way. But really, everything she does is so perfect. I wonder if, I mean, it's hard to do stuff in an hour. Takes a while. I think I need more black dots. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on to your hats. I'm putting black dots in here. There must be a dump truck outside doing something. Oh, maybe they're putting gas in my propane. Because I hear a beeping like a backing up sound. Or maybe that's just my ears. So tomorrow is Salvador Dali. That's our prompt, Salvador Dali. If you don't know Salvador Dali, look him up. So I guess it's called The Rose. I'll show you in a minute. But it looks like a lot of sky and one rose. That's what it looks like. So we'll see what comes out of it. You never know. Okay, I'm happy now. Okay. Sherry says, we bought a brand new gas generated RV in Texas. My mom rode with us. I sat in the front to navigate with my husband where we're going. My mom couldn't talk to me because she was in the back. She said she said it was noisy and called it a bucket of bolts. So we named it Bob. That was so fitting since my dad collected nails and bolts. That's so funny. All right, so tomorrow, today we had Mary Engelbreit. Tomorrow, Salvador Dali Meditative Rose from 1958. I hope this is just ground here. I got to look it up, but it looks like there could be a person. If there's a person, we're going to have some trouble. Well, I'm not going to have any trouble because I'm not going to draw it. But anyway, the pages don't go together at all. Like, they are totally separate. That's why I wanted that black outline, and I'm really glad I did that. So, all right, you guys, I think I'll take a picture today with my knife in the picture. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. What's this? Is this part of, oh, this is part of the book that goes, hold on a sec. I folded it all crazy. Let's get it back together. So we have Georgia O'Keeffe so far, and Yaya Kasumu, and Johannes Vermeer, and Mary Engelbreit. All right, you guys, have a really good day. It's Thursday, so I don't know what that means to you, but to me it means absolutely nothing. Oh, I forgot some gold lines. I can see that from here. Don't know why I forgot to do this little part right here. Weird. It's like I just quit. All right, have a great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you so much. Okay, bye.